All right. Welcome to the Off the Rail Sports Podcast. I'm your host, John, and if you could kindly hit that like and subscribe. And this is for beautiful Saturday, April 26th. God, a lot going on. Man, where did this month go? I'll tell you, this is the best time of year. There is no doubt about it. We got playoff hockey. We got playoff football. We got NASCAR today. We got golf. We got baseball. Man, theoretically, we have football, that United Football League. Oh, John, you're making me laugh. You're making me laugh, my friend. So, let's start out with the biggest headline in the world of sports. Today was Shedeur Sanders dropping to the fifth round. We have a couple clips up there talking about it more specifically. I'm not going to get too into depth into it. But, he was pretty arrogant. Dion was pretty arrogant. They thought he was going to go top 5. Most of the pundits agreed with him. They were wrong. Look, at the end of the day, Mel Kiper, that'll be the guy I look at, he was wrong. Okay, every pick you got, well, the best available guy is Shedeur Sanders. I literally heard that for 4.5 hours. Okay? Mel was wrong. Okay? And look, he's allowed to be wrong. But just own it. Don't tell me all 31 teams in the NFL were stupid and they didn't know what they're doing and they don't know how to draft. Mel, maybe you missed one, like you did with Jimmy Clausen or Keely Smith or Johnny Manziel, who you thought should have been the number 1 pick in the draft. Yeah, the number 1 pick on the Budweiser draft. Gizzle, gizzle, gizzle. All right, Shedeur Sanders, like I said previously, he's going to have a hard time because it's sure as hell a lot easier to cut a 5th-round pick than it is a 1st-round pick. You can tell that's the only reason Bryce Young is still in Carolina. If he was a 5th-round pick, he'd be gone. He'd be working at Denny's. I'm not going to say Shedeur Sanders fell a long way, but the guy at my grocery store went 142nd. Two slots ahead of him. So there you go, right? We got that going on. Let's start out with the association. We had quite a bit going on today. Big game. Let's talk about the Clippers. We're going to take a 3-1 lead. Jokic threw an air ball. Gordon slammed it through to win in regulation, 101-99. They needed this. All the pundits who said it was going to go 7, they were absolutely right. I thought it was going to go 6, but I'll tell you what. Those are two tough hombres. Good luck to whoever wants to play OKC, though. They throttled the Grizzlies 117 to 115. And after that epic comeback in Game 3, I think they broke something inside of the Grizzlies. You fire your GM, you fire your coach a week before the playoffs. What are you expecting? You know what I mean? The Cavaliers dominated the Heat 124 to 87. At some point, you just want to say, Uncle, I mean, where did the Heat go from here? I don't know what the plan is here. Rockets lost at Golden State, 104 to 93. Steph Curry, 36, 7, and 9. What are you going to just say? I mean, truly one of the greatest players who's ever played the game. Kudos to them. They're up 2-1. We shall see. I still pick the Rockets in 7, but there's a long way to go. Let's get to the National Hockey League, my friends. Lightning came back, down 2-0. Went into Florida, won a 5-1 victory. Golden Knights, in a game they really did need, I think, won 4-3 over the Wild in Minnesota to tie up that series at 2 apiece. Senators beat the Maple Leafs in basically the do or die game. 4-3. Now the Maple Leafs are up 3-1. I can't wait to see how they figure out a way to choke out this first rounder. And the Avalanche in the dominating performance of the night that I thought just slowly ground down the Stars 4-0. And I don't know what happened. I haven't seen a lot of post-game reporting on it, but they pulled the goalie Ottinger in the second period. I didn't really think he played that bad, but obviously the coach did. I don't know where you go and what that means for Game 5 in Dallas, but we shall see on Monday. Let's get to Major League Baseball. Tigers won 4-3 over the Orioles. Mize, the pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, Casey Mize, Guys 4-1 with a 2.1 ERA. God, guys firing it out. Of course, the Red Sox can't win. They lost 5-4 to the Guardians. Let's just keep it at 500 all year, guys. Maybe somewhere we can get a 5 or 6 game, winning streak. I don't know, right? Just, I can't wait to talk to Brian on Monday. I literally just want to just throw up. The Twins beat the Angels 5-1. The Angels, after a really good start, are starting to take on a little water here. We'll see. They're 12-14. The Cardinals beat the Brewers 6-5. Cardinals 10-4 at home, and they're 12-15 overall. Yeah, I guess they're home chalk, right? Reds beat the Rockies, and honestly, if you don't beat the Rockies, I think you should face relegation. We should send you down to AAA. And I'm not talking a series. I'm just talking one game. The Rockies are 4-22. And if you listen to Brian and mine podcast the other day, I was like, man, I don't know if they're going to get to 40 wins. And Brian, honestly, I'm not just being a pimp here, knows a lot more about baseball than I do. And I think he even was kind of caught off shock. He was caught off guard on that one. And I'm looking at the numbers now, and they're trending towards 35 wins. Like, wow. At what point do you pull ownership? Like, oh my God. How pathetic. A major league team looking to win 35 to 40 games? How do you sell that to the season ticket holders? I mean, really. If you're a Colorado fan, give me a comment. I mean, what is your hope? I mean, we've seen tank jobs like in Houston and places like that, and they somehow turned it around. What are they doing here? I mean, really, where is the hope? And they're in the toughest division in baseball. Let's not forget that. The Phillies got over 500. They're 14-13 with a 10-4 win over the Cubs. Cubs 17-11 still, though. Giants won in the ninth against the Rangers, 3-2. Giants, man, 18-10, playing great baseball. White Sox, finally, blind pig finds an acorn, 10-3 over the Athletics. They're 7-20. And you think that's bad, just look over at Colorado, 4-20. 4-20. Mets beat the Nationals 2-0, and the Red Sox in the nightcap finally got a win, 7-3 over the Guardians. God, miracle of all miracles. Also in the nightcap, the Tigers swept the Guardians 6-2. I mean, I take it back. Tigers beat the Orioles 6-2. The Royals beat the Astros 2-0. They finally leveled out at 500, 14-14. And in, I can't believe it's this time of year, the Braves won 8-7 over the D-backs. The Braves are almost at 500. Hallelujah. Oh my God, break up the Braves. All right, that's it for your sports recap for Saturday. We got 4 games in the NHL today. We got a couple games in the NBA, and we got a full slate in the MLB like we do every year for the next 18 months. But if you could, hit that like and subscribe. Leave some comments if there's something you want to talk about, and we'll see you soon.